If you're between 18 and 30, stop everything. And listen to this like your life depends on it. Because it does. This phase of life feels endless, right? You think you still have time for everything. That you can mess up as much as you want. That you can sleep in, spend without thinking, waste entire days on social media, and that somehow, magically, everything will fall into place. Let me tell you the truth. It won't. No one's gonna knock on your door and offer you success. No one's gonna hold your hand and say, "It's your time." No one's gonna save you from the mediocre life you're feeding with your shitty choices. What are you waiting for? A sign. A divine motivation. Some cosmic energy that's gonna drag you out of bed and turn you into a discipline machine? Dude, wake up. That doesn't exist. You're between 18 and 30. You know what that means? That right now is the only time in your life when you have the energy, time, and freedom to build something huge. But you know what you're doing with it? Throwing it away. You procrastinate. You get distracted. You put things off. You live like you're immortal. Like tomorrow is guaranteed. Like success is a right, not a privilege earned through pain. Want to hear a truth no one talks about? Most people die before 40. Not physically, but mentally, spiritually, in their dreams. They give up. They settle. They accept a miserable life just because one day they believed it was too late. And it all starts now. In your 20s. When you choose to live like you're just another one. When you trade discipline for distraction. When you say, "I deserve to rest," without doing a damn thing. You want respect, but you don't respect yourself. You want to be heard, but you build nothing. You want to be free, but you're a slave to instant pleasures. Know why? Because it's easier. Because it hurts less. Because it takes courage. And you still don't get that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting even while shaking. You want to change your life? Then stop being soft. Stop hiding behind pretty excuses. Stop saying, "It's hard." Life is hard for everyone. The difference is, some use that as fuel, and others use it as a crutch. While you're there, scrolling TikTok for motivation, there are people with half of what you have, doing twice as much. Because they understood one simple thing. No one's gonna do it for you. You have to get up and act. With fear. With doubt. With uncertainty. Because action comes before clarity. Discipline comes before results. Transformation comes before recognition. No one's gonna clap for you in the beginning. No one's gonna get why you disappeared, why you stopped going out, why you're focused. But later they'll call you lucky. They'll say you were born with talent. And you'll laugh, because you'll remember the sleepless nights, the days without answers, the workouts, the studying, the failures, the humiliations, and you'll know, you built yourself. You know what the problem is with your generation? You want everything fast. Fame in a month, money in a week, a fit body in 30 days. And when it doesn't come, you quit. Because you've been trained to live in comfort. Because you've never been forced to endure the pain of the process. But let me tell you a secret. Everything that's truly worth it takes time. Everything. No empire is built in an afternoon. No body is sculpted in a month. No solid project rises without sleepless nights. Real life has no shortcuts. Only choices. You choose to work now, or work for the rest of your life. Choose to feel embarrassed in the beginning, or live embarrassed of yourself. Choose to sweat today, or cry later. You're afraid to fail? Good. That means you care. But you know what's worse than failing? Never trying. Regretting everything you could have done, but didn't, because you were scared to fail. You know what real courage is? Courage is saying, "Fuck it," to judgment. It's posting even when you're embarrassed. It's starting the business even without knowing everything. It's training even when tired. It's studying even without motivation. It's waking up even when you don't feel like it. Because you understand your mission is bigger than your whining. You're waiting for the right moment. There is no right moment. There's you, willing to move, and the rest is just excuses. Don't know where to start? Start small. But start. Read 10 pages a day. Train for 20 minutes. Record a video. Study for half an hour. But do it. Do it today. Do it now. Because action creates clarity. Movement builds momentum. And it's in chaos that you learn how to walk. You want to be different? Then stop acting like everyone else. Most people live complaining, procrastinating, consuming, waiting. Be the minority that acts, that creates, that builds, that transforms. You want freedom? Discipline is the price. Want money? Value is the currency. Want respect? Results are the language. Want self-love? Overcoming is the way. Want power? Master yourself first. And don't come at me with, but my family doesn't support me, my past holds me back, I didn't get the chance. You know who else didn't? Thousands of people who started from zero, with pain, with trauma, with everything against them, and today they're examples of resilience. You can choose to be one of them. Or you can keep being just another person who talks a lot, and does very little. Tired. Keep going. Scared. Go scared. Confused. Act anyway. Because no one builds a strong future on weak feelings. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. 1% better every day. That's it. But every day. No excuse, no pause, no drama. And one more thing. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for someone to tell you you're ready. You'll never feel completely ready. You have to start unfinished. Because it's on the way that you sharpen yourself. While you're waiting for confidence to act, someone else is acting to build confidence. The difference between a winner and a loser isn't talent. It's persistence. It's grit. It's attitude. It's doing the basics over and over until you master it. You're 18, 25, 29, and you think it's too late? Too late is never trying. Too late is regretting at 40. Too late is looking back and seeing a whole life wasted because you were too afraid to start. You're not weak. You're just too comfortable. You're numb from a life that's too easy, too shallow, too comfortable to challenge you, but too miserable to inspire you. And you know what's gonna save you? Pain. The pain of looking in the mirror and not liking what you see. The pain of seeing friends leveling up while you're stuck. The pain of knowing you could be on another level. If you weren't being a coward with your goals. Use that pain. Turn it into anger. Into focus. Into action. Because it can drag you down, or be the fire that pushes you forward. Now get up. Get out of this mental loop. Close this video and do what needs to be done. Even if you don't want to. Even if you don't believe yet. Because transformation comes to those who act, not those who wait. Your time isn't infinite. Your energy isn't eternal. Your future depends on what you do now. You're young. You're capable. You've got everything to flip the game. But only if you have the courage to face the truth. No one's gonna do it for you. Now go, and show what you're made of.